Hey guys, it's Dee. I hope you guys are doing well. I have a little craft to share with you guys today. It's going to be the A-frame house that I showed you guys in the last video, and this is the prototype that I shared with you guys. I had to make it in green because I ran out of white, but that's just the prototype. And here is the first one that I did. So I will turn the camera around like usual and show you guys a little bit more close up, but this is the first one. I kind of liked how it turned out. I'm pretty happy with it. And then here is the second one. Very similar to the first one, just a couple of things are different. And I did go get more felt, so I managed to cover the bottom with felt, and I think I kind of like that look. Not that there's anything wrong with the cotton wool base, but this one's cute. So I will turn the camera around and then we can talk about it a little bit more. Okay, so here is the first house. I used the same flocking material that you guys can see as some of the other houses that I did, and I showed you guys that before. It's this one right here. And I think it works really well. It adheres really well. I just used this craft glue here. It's the Tombow Mono multi-liquid glue, and it has two ends, and it worked pretty well. So I just did the roof and the base here. I used some buttons that I had for some stepping stones. I wanted to use the mirrors that I used last time, but I thought I'll try something different. And then the bottle brush trees are these ones here that I picked up from Target. So there's this size, and it comes in a pack of 3, and then we have this pack here. So I used those for the trees, and then this little plastic deer here, probably picked up at an estate sale at some point. I really like that it has some dots on it, and I think it was marked Hong Kong on the bottom. And so here is the house, and I used some vellum for the windows, and then this was some, I think it was Martha Stewart pattern paper, but I really like that it had the starburst on it, so that's why I picked that paper for the door. And then here is the side, and the back has a slot big enough for you to put a battery operated tea light in there. So I think it may fit 2. I haven't tried to see how many, but I think it should comfortably fit 2. So there's that. And then we have the tree here. And then this gold foil is something that I picked up in an estate sale, and I think it's like a foiled, not a sticker, but just sort of like a paper embellishment that you would use for packages, I think. It came with some other shapes, but I really like that star. And so that is it. I really wanted to add more, but I was just afraid of doing too much. I thought maybe some glass beads would be nice around the frame. I actually added some gold trim to the other one, but I didn't have room for this one because of how close that last button is to the edge, so I didn't end up doing that. So maybe I'll revisit this and maybe add something. I was thinking maybe a wreath on the top, but I just couldn't decide, so when that happens I just sort of let it be and then kind of come back to it. So let me show you guys the next one. Okay, so here is the second house. I used those same bottle brush trees from Target, and then this little one here is actually one of the ones that I picked up from Joann's, that if you guys saw the previous videos, you'll recognize that tree. I used those same buttons. It was a pack of 6, so I used all of them. And then I found this little guy. I want to say he's a French bulldog, but if he's not, let me know what you guys think he has down below. He's like a little ceramic figurine. I think he was marked Japan on the bottom, and he's just something that I picked up at an estate sales. I definitely like to pick up these littles at an estate sales because they really come in handy when it comes to crafting, and I'm trying to find little pieces to go with it. The same gold star I picked for the top. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys the paint. I don't think I did. So here is the paint. It's Waverly, and it is something that I picked up from Walmart, and the color is coral. And I think the top for the roof, it's that Martha Stewart porcelain doll, I think is that color that I really like. And then I used this trim here, and this is the package that came with it. How sweet is that? I like that it gives you ideas on all the things that you could use it on. So that gold trim comes out, and that plastic white piece is just the paper backing. So I didn't even have to glue it. It still had sticky on it. I think I added maybe like a little bit at the end here. And I just love the packaging, so I just wrapped it back around it. And then I actually have another one, but it's slightly different. So this is what it looks like. So maybe I was thinking I could use this trim since it's a little thinner on the other house, because the other house at the edge of it didn't have a lot of room, and this is slightly thicker. So this is the house here. I will turn it around. So I don't know if I am going to be able to make another one before the Christmas season. I want to, because there are a few more that I would like to tackle. So I'm behind on making Christmas cards. I have sent one batch out, but I like to hand make my Christmas cards, so that's what I've been busy doing. But if I definitely get a moment, I will sit down and probably make a couple more houses. But that is it for this video. I hope I covered everything. Let me know down below if you have any questions. I do know the website to this one. It is retrorenovation.com. It is the same one as the first house that I did. So I will be sure to link that down below. If you guys have a Cricut, it'll be easy to cut out and make it. If not, you can still just print it out on regular paper and cut it out that way. But this was a lot of fun to do. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, and I really enjoyed making it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below what you guys thought, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!